You sound like a bitch.
Shut the fuck up.
When your fans become your haters.
You done?
Beard's weird.
All right.
You yelling at the mic. Weird beard.
Doing this
Yelling
once.
at the mic. Beard's weird. Why you yelling at the mic?
Rihanna just hit me on a text.
What's up, YouTube? Levi here, aka Dread. Now, I'm pretty sure y'all saw the little snippet, a clip of Joe Budden and his little team on the podcast talking about the Logic and Eminem collaboration, Homicide. And I was a little surprised that Joe Budden said he didn't hear the song yet because of how popular it is. And that's supposed to be like people talk about music, right? So he didn't hear it, of course. I was a little surprised, but he is Joe Budden, that is Eminem, so of course he wouldn't want to hear Eminem. He tries to mask it, saying he did try to mask it in an interview, part of an interview, saying that he said people think that even if I did listen to it, people would think that I wouldn't want to say anything about it because of the 7-part interview he said. And yes, of course you think that, because your whole life you didn't say anything bad about Eminem until he came out with the song "Walk on Water," until the Revival album came out, and until you started going off saying shit on your podcast. Remember on the podcast he was saying, what was it? What podcast was it? Yeah, on podcast he was saying that he's better than Eminem for all these years. Eminem didn't take him in the squad seriously. By squad, he meant Slaughterhouse. And the funny thing is, he's the only one that said that. The only nigga from Slaughterhouse to say some shit like that. So he obviously feels some type of way. And like Eminem said in that 7-part interview series, that if Joe Budden had a problem, he should have just said something, and that's it. Period. Don't fucking hide behind it. Don't hide shit. It's like, similar to what Jessie Reyez said. Jessie Reyez said when she was about to meet Eminem, she didn't really have expectations. She wanted to, because people could be different in person. And she said that he was better as the person that she expected, that she thought. And not she expected, I thought. She didn't really know what to think. She trying to think anything and assume anything. So yeah, of course Joe Budden, you're gonna say something or not say anything good, if anything at all, about Eminem and Logic's collaboration, because you seem to, you hate Eminem already. I mean, he will try to say some little calm shit like, I don't hate nobody, I love everyone. No, you don't love everyone. Stop that bullshit. Stop that. I get where he's coming from when you say you love somebody and you might just like a certain part of their work and this and that. I get that part, but it's like, no. Like, even I would show love to people, but I'm not gonna say I love people. Like, after a while, I learned that you can't even say you love people all the time, because then people will still act that same way. Because people are like that already. People are gonna be funny regardless. That's just how people are now, because people that were funny people before, or they try to get their way in that, by doing their own thing, by acting funny. So no, you can't just love everybody. No, you're not gonna love everybody. Just not even music artists and shit. Love all their fans, because some fans go a little too far. It's like, what the fuck you lying for? Like, he lied. He will say the opposite shit on another podcast day. Like, he said out loud on a podcast, not Instagram story that disappears. No, he said all this negative shit about Eminem. They say, oh, you think because Eminem said this 7-part shit about me in the series, that I'm gonna just say any bad about it, listen to the song? Yes, you went off on him. You said you bet him for a decade. And I get it. And again, like I said before, I get it, because he says he spits shit that with messages. It's not all about the lyrical shit. He knows damn well Eminem's not all about that lyrical shit. He knows that for a fact. He knows that. He's just somebody who takes rap very seriously, so he just masks it like that. And just say Eminem just spits the lyrics and that's it. Like, he just goes in the booth and let me just say all these bars and shit. No. It's like, we know Eminem's not like that because we heard his songs. He talks about history-related shit and mad shit that happens in the world. He talks about that shit all the fucking time. We hear it. So what was he even talking about? Like, I don't know. And then the other guy was like, not my type of thing, all that lyrical shit. I don't hear the old Eminem songs and the same shit you hear. Again, that's understandable to hear a more older project of somebody. I get that. But if Eminem be sounding the same, if not better. I hear Eminem song. He does sound pretty much the same. There are times I think he got better. There are times I hear shit from before and I'm like, okay, he was as great as he is now, and he really was. Saying certain songs in the modern times of Eminem, I could say is better than past songs, but those past songs that sound as great as they do in the modern songs. Like the song "Right for Me" that came out in 2014, whatever. "Right for Me" sounds as great as his past songs, like How My Name Is, and you know, a few other shit that's just lyrical in a way. It sounds like, you know, you just Eminem, you know what the fuck I'm talking about. But yeah, he said he likes his old shit. And one of them tried to diss the chorus that Logic put about calling himself Slim Shady or Chicka Slim Shady. Ain't nothing wrong with that chorus. Shut the fuck up. Like, we know Logic looks up to Eminem. We know that. And it was very creative how you put it. Like Chicka Slim Shady with baby. Like that was cool. Now I've heard worse. I heard ad-libs in chorus. You wanna hear ad-libs and shit? That's what you wanna hear? Like there's weird shit you can hear. There's people getting their songs with right now who he probably likes the chorus to. But he's okay with that. But I don't know, you know, I just had to say a little piece. There's not much to say on it because Joe Budden didn't really say anything about it. He just said that one thing that I wanted to touch upon when he said, if I listen to it, people think I don't want to say anything about it. And of course people would want to think that. Of course we would think that because with obvious reasons, obviously you said in the past. I don't think Joe Budden be knowing what he was saying most of the time, to be honest. Like he would say shit. Then he was trying to say he loves everybody and all that other bullshit, you know. Like I mean, it's okay to hate somebody for a good period of time. There's nothing wrong with that. You don't have to love. You can show love to people. He don't show love to Eminem. Some Joe Budden fans or some Joe Budden podcast fans, or Joe Budden himself might even say, I'm not obligated to show love to anybody. But he don't really show love to Eminem. We know he doesn't. We've seen him on the Complex TV show. Then we've seen him on the podcast. We've seen him do interviews with Charlamagne and how they say MGK's this track was better. We've seen the bullshit. You gotta stop, Joe Budden. And if y'all people watch Joe Budden because he's not afraid to speak his mind. People love people like that. And I get it, but I don't watch that nigga. I can't, cause I'm getting angry and I can't, and I'm not famous like I want to be now for my voice to be heard yet. Once I get that way and I know he hear my shit, then I can be like, okay, yes, now Charlamagne and them could respond to what I said about how I feel about their comments and shit like that. That could maybe go on one of their shows and talk my shit. And speak only facts, not opinions. And not be biased. And you know Joe Budden's biased, even though he said he's not biased. But it's like, I try not to, I mean, I'm glad to send my shit on YouTube and shit and get across people. But I don't watch his shit because I know I'm gonna get angry at it. Even before I started doing YouTube videos, I was like, yo, I don't wanna watch it because if I spaz out, anybody gonna see or hear me spazzing out. That was before I started doing YouTube, and now I do YouTube, people can see and hear me. But you know, now I'm like, no, I definitely don't want to hear it yet because I want to wait till I get a little bigger, till I know people will see it and share with him that he hopefully sees my YouTube video of me going against what he's saying. And we could go back and forth with it, but I'm gonna say facts, not be biased. Because Eminem has way more positive shit on the side than negative shit. Joe Budden has a lot of negative shit on him. He says a lot of controversial, dumb shit. He really does. It's like I don't know, he did say before he didn't like Post Malone, but they should love one of his songs, and Travis Scott said I was different. But Eminem does something different. He's like, oh, he's doing it for attention to show the black people. Like, Joe Budden's a fucking dick sucker, and that shit aggravates me. It really does. But people listen because he was a rapper. They know he was in the music business, and mainly because I think that he's not afraid to say what he has to say. And people love that shit. People who are honest and outspoken. But people fall into that. People fall victim to that shit because people like that, when they say dumb shit, it's like, okay, now people are really going to keep tuning in for the dumb shit they're saying to comment around it and about it. And that shit's annoying, man. Fuck Joe Budden and his podcast. Like, he's forever going to be a one-hit wonder. who has insight into the music industry and says valid things about the music industry for obvious reasons because he was in it. But he says stuff and stands from a biased standpoint, and he says dumb shit. He says bullshit. He really does. And his squad too is like, you can tell they're friends because they will agree with him to a certain extent. They go what he was saying. They go his direction. And that's cool. You know, you friends still for your friend, but be your own voice too. They will say that they talk from their own voice and shit. They will say that. Of course, that's what people say. Even now, people say, oh, I believe in God because I choose to. No, you believe in God because you grew up and people told you to believe in God. And then to add the cherry on top, they say you'll go to hell if you don't. That's really, not to really go off subject, but that's the only reason why I stopped believing in God at a young age, around 8 years old, because I was like, tell me I'm going to hell if I say I don't believe? Like, what the fuck is that? Type of shit, nigga, get the fuck out of my face, I don't believe. And that's when my friend was like, okay, you know what, you gonna get struck by lightning. They told me that in that lunchroom. I remember that day like it was yesterday. PS28X. I didn't get struck by lightning. So it's like, people say they have their, people say they're speaking for themselves, but they're really not. They speak based on what they hear around them, and they feel that they lean more towards it, and they go with that. And that's annoying. The real people, the people that really speak for themselves that I notice are people like Eminem, atheists speak for themselves, and the mainstream scientists like Neil deGrasse Tyson and Bill Nye, they speak for themselves. Because they do their own research and they don't follow the fucking trends of what might be most likely. And that's it. Because Neil deGrasse Tyson said, if you don't know, he was an astrophysicist, a scientist. No, he said he'd look up in the stars all the time and was fascinated by it. He could have just said that's all that UFO shit and look up UFO shit and got the answers that he was looking up. He said, no, let me do my own research and you know, increase my logic. That's what he did, and he became a scientist. That's what scientists do. Eminem, he speaks his mind. He sees something that we all think of. He says it, and it becomes controversial because he's actually talking about the fucking subject, and everybody else want to be quiet about it. No, speak. No, be loud. No, that's the only great thing about YouTube. One of the main great things that you can really speak your mind. A lot of people do it and still do unopinionated shit, and I hate the opinions. But there are a lot of infatuated channels out there which I love and adore, and I, you know, shout out to those channels like, you know, School Reactions and The Evolve and shit like that. And E.T. Lifestyle. They speak facts, but there's a lot of other opinionated channels or opinionated people. I know channels that just say shit, like, okay, you're biased, or you say like opinions. Like, no, don't talk how you might want people to hear. You know, like talk about shit that you want people. They know people will view in to watch. Yes, but also speak your own mind. Don't speak on shit that you think might be more plausible and plausible. That's what people do for conspiracy theories. For conspiracy theories on TV shows, that, oh, this might happen next because of this and that. You see what's going on right now with Game of Thrones and shit. Like, and I love Game of Thrones, but after a while, I got tired of these conspiracy theories. Like, I know it. I watched a lot of them because I didn't read the books, which is the first one, because I read a lot of fucking books. But a lot of conspiracy theories were shut down when episode 3 came out for season 8 of Game of Thrones, and then they felt dumb. Some people just go too far with these conspiracy theories because, you know, they just not, they just dig too much in it. But the same with the Joe Budden podcast. If people watch Joe Budden and Joe Budden's niggas on the podcast, they're not really speaking their mind. They're speaking as a clone of him in a way, with like 1/4 of their own mind, and the rest is Joe Budden. And that's why I don't watch it, cause like I'm gonna get aggravated as fuck watching that shit. But if you want me to watch more Joe Budden podcasts and speak my mind on it, I'll do that. You know, I'll watch a little bit more. I might go back to watching the other State of the Culture shit, cause they say some valid shit in a way. You know, of course, Joe Budden says shit still that be like, but let me know in the comment section below what y'all think of Joe Budden's comments and their comments on it. And feel free to give me more ideas for what video to do on hip hop related shit. I still gotta do that video reaction video to disparagement and Tech 9 shit. That's what I said I should do. And I love Tech 9, so I should definitely do it. I saw the video, I said, I'm gonna click it. That was last night, I didn't click it. But of course I know the video name, so I gotta watch it right after this video. only when I get home. But please give the video a thumbs up if you're a true fan of hip hop, and subscribe to my channel if you're new. I do reaction videos on hip hop related shit / music related shit. So yeah, please give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel and share on all social media platforms. Peace, and thanks for watching the video to the end.